The shoe has got air. The shoe has got React. Is that a match made in heaven? Let's find out. What's good, guys? Ash Bash back again with another sneaker review, and this is for the Nike Air Max 270 React. First off, big shout out to JD Sports for sending me this pair to do a little review, tell you my thoughts on the shoe and get it out to you guys. But yeah, if you've been sleeping under a rock, you might have missed that Nike has been doing a lot of new silhouettes with the 270, with the 720, with React in general. And this is now like a fusion between the two with some Air Max stuff and React together. So let's see how it works. So I don't know what it's like where you're from, but in London, a shoe that I see a lot on like your casual sneaker wearer's foot is the Air Max 270. A lot of guys wearing the triple blacks and whatnot. It's a fire shoe, I must say. To be honest, I've not copped a pair yet. I did try on the University Gold pair when they released. I was after that because the colorway was fire. But after trying it on, I just found the shoe a bit too narrow, so I didn't bother going for it. But this one's been sent out. It's got React, which is like one of the most comfortable soles that there is on a shoe at the moment. I rock the Epic Reacts to work pretty much every day. And it's got that old 270 massive air bubble at the back as well. So it could be a combination that works well. Let's see. So yeah, the box it comes in, white Air Max box with Air Max 270 on it. On the box, I got these in a UK 10.5, and the colorway is Phantom and University Gold once again. So yeah, sizing wise, first of all, in my Epic Reacts, I went for 10.5, and obviously because I didn't have a chance to try these on before they were sent out to me, wasn't sure what size to go for. I figured I'd go for a 10.5 to be safe. So once I try them on, I can tell you what the sizing is like for me. But remember, if you've got a chance, try it on yourself before ordering online, because not everyone's foot's the same. But anywho, let's get to the shoe. And boom, here is the shoe in all its glory. I had two options for shoe colorways. It was either this pair or the black and white colorway. I thought I'd go for this one for a little bit more pop of color. Not something I would usually like go for because the colors are so contrasty. It might be hard to rock, but I thought, why not go for something a bit different? I believe this is based on the Bauhaus art exhibition or something like that. That's what they were going for with all the different shades of this sort of pastel-y sort of colors going on. But enough about that. Let's get to the little details of this shoe. So something that you'll notice straight away is obviously this giant air bubble at the back of the shoe. Standard thing that you'd find on the Air Max 270, one of the highest air bubbles they did at the time. I'm not sure if the 720 has now taken over that, because obviously that's like a full air unit compared to this one, but still super duper chunky and it's pretty solid. To be fair, I don't think I've ever really worn any massive air bubble shoes before, because I've got 97s now, but I've not worn them, and I've never had 95s. So I've only really had Air Max 1s for sort of like an air bubble, so it'll be interesting to see what this actually feels like on feet. And obviously towards the front of the shoe, that is kind of the star and the new part of the shoe, where it's got that React sole. If you see my video on the Epic Reacts, I compared them to the Ultra Boost, and to be honest, they're pretty similar. Super comfortable, but some people will find that to be too soft. That is the sort of debate, whether it is a too soft a material. And the contrast between having this soft React at the front and this air bubble that might be a bit firmer, going from super soft to super hard, might be a little bit funny. After I do my on feet, I will tell you about how that is and the sizing and all that stuff. But anywho, details of this shoe. One thing that you'll notice is they've kind of gone for the sort of Element 87, 55 sort of thing that they're doing at the moment. It's got very similar vibes from that pair compared to the original 270s. Like the design has changed quite a bit, to be honest. And I've also noticed, because there's a colorway that came out, I think it was yesterday, it was like a jade green colorway, and that one has on the toe box the proper Element 87 look, where it's clear on here, also clear on this side panel here. So it seems like depending on the colorway you go for, the material can be totally different. So which one's better than the other, it's going to be a trial and error to see when you try it on yourself. But this one here is in this all white sort of weird mesh. I'm not sure what material it is, but it's stretchy a little bit, so your toe knuckles are not going to be super constricted when you're rocking them. And something that's very cool, and I guess they got that from the Element 87 as well, is that there's not like any stitching marks or any seams. It's all just like, it looks like it's been stuck onto each other, like the black bit here on this toe area, which is done in this sort of weird sort of felt-ish kind of material. It's not stitched around it, it just happens to be there. Then you've got this sort of like green bit here, again, in that felt, just there. The yellow swoosh, again in that same material. Towards the back, you've got more of that green with the Nike swoosh as well, and a off-white sort of saily pull tab. Along the laces, has the same lacing system that you find on the Element 87, where it winds around. A little bit of leather hair, I think that's the only leather touch on the shoe, yeah, pretty much. A little bit of leather hair at the front of the shoe. Otherwise, pretty much the same lacing system that you find on the 87s. I don't personally love this lacing system. I find that sometimes it ends up being a bit too wide when it comes to the top of the shoe hair. You have to really tighten it up to get it a nice little shape. Otherwise, when you're wearing it, it can end up looking a bit like that, and it's not the best look ever. But yeah, it comes with these white rope laces, no spare laces. I don't think they really do that on these kind of GR shoes anyways. The tongue is a weird material. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of like the felt on that, but it's a little bit thicker. And it says Air Max 270 React on there in black. The insole of the shoe, you can't really see it on this pair, so let me get the other one. In fact, you can see it as you take the sticker off. The sticker that I always forget to take off on my Nike, so let me do it finally.
12 seconds later.
And we're back. So inside the shoe, it is this sort of yellowy mustard colour, similar to the swoosh. And it's got these sort of squares, these geometric patterns here. And it says Nike again with the swoosh inside there. And that pretty much is a tour of the sneaker. As I said, massive air bubble at the back of the shoe, React at the forefoot. Let's see how the contrast is. So let's get to the on foot. And we're back. There's a quick look at the Air Max 270 React on feet. And to be honest, wearing it, it is definitely, you can feel that the front is really soft. So you're pushing down, and then the back bit is a little bit hard. So maybe it's something you just need to get used to, but it does feel a bit, it's kind of a strange feeling when wearing it. And this boost adds some serious height. I feel like I'm 6 foot club rocking these ones for sure. So that's a good look. If you're a little bit on the short side, this is definitely going to add a little bit of height to you. The old little Air Force One trick from back in the day. But yeah, on feet actually looks pretty fire. I had my eyes on that jade colorway before anyways. So who knows, I might pull the trigger on that one because it's so cool. But I'll have to try that on if it's still sitting around in shops. But yeah, not too bad a shoe. And sizing wise, as I said, I went for a 10.5. Generally in sneakers, especially Nike, I rock a UK 10. But on Epic Reacts, I went for half a size up. And if you don't mind a snug fit, you can probably get away with going true to size. But I personally don't want a snug fit. And my sort of big toe is like right near the front. This bit here has a little bit of a gap. So I possibly could have got away with rocking true to size. But I'm totally happy with half a size up that I did. So up to you, but this is going to be a shoe. It's a GR, it's a shoe that you can go to the shops and try on yourself. So definitely try it before you buy, if you're going to buy it online or whatever. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can cop these from anyways. But yeah, again, shout out to JD. Very nice to be sent this shoe. It was a shoe that I was looking at anyways. As I said, that jade colorway, super duper fire. You have to check that one out. I'll show you a picture of what that looks like as well. But yeah, end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Instagram. See some dope pictures of these. And see some dope pictures that I post pretty much every day. I'm signing off. Later, y'all.